Polite Enquiries, Old Trafford. Aravind Anantakrishnan asks, did Bazball take a summer break last week?
I think Bazball is tired. We're all tired. It's been...
And we're tired of Bazball.
Yeah, we're definitely tired of Bazball. I think it's being tweaked. I think if you look at the way, or if you listen to the way that James Anderson championed how Zach Rawley played at the end, I can't even remember what he was on, but it took him ages to get to double figures. He got cheers from all corners of the ground, and I think only some of them were sarcastic. Maybe about 40%. That's still some rather than most. And in the process of being tweaked, it's going kind of regressing to the norm a little bit, maybe.
I think we should wait till the fourth innings. We can't answer this question, honestly,
it's true,
right? We got to
wait.
Yeah. It's set up. Now we got to see. Ronald D. Sampson asks, did winning the toss backfire, or is it just top-class bowling from England's old war horses?
So I don't think anyone knew what they wanted to do at the toss.
Yeah, look, I think this is going to become a talking point because I think Dean Elgar knew what he wanted to do, but he couldn't do it because of the team that South Africa had picked. So if you're going to pick two spinners, you're not really going to bowl first, right? You're going
you have to bowl four.
Exactly. Yeah. So even then, when you look up and you see it's cloudy, and you look down, and I suppose you don't see it, but you know that there might be some extra bounce in the pitch. It's too late to then do that. So I don't know how he would have looked if he'd won the toss and bowled first with that makeup in his attack. But didn't you tell me this amazing stat about bowling first?
Yeah, it's mad. Of the teams that have won the toss here and chosen to bowl first, none of them have won.
Okay, so that would immediately have deterred people from bowling first. No matter what the sky was telling you, no matter what the pitch was telling you, no matter what the team sheet was telling you. So I don't know if winning the toss and batting backfired. I think South Africa's batting backfired. Vinny Jacob asks, how can Jimmy bowl a hat-trick ball down the leg side?
He said he got giddy. And I think that's really sweet for someone who had, his numbers are obscene. Every now and again, I have to check them and be like, no, that is real.
His 100th test at home, right?
Exactly, yeah.
He was nervous.
But he was nervous about a hat-trick, and it's one of the few things he doesn't have.
And Stuart Broad even came up to him and said, let me give you some advice, just what you need when you're about to bowl the magic ball.
I know, yeah. It was the most humblest of brags. Stuart Broad went up to him and said, you know what I did for my two hat-tricks? I just bowled it full and straight. And Jimmy tried to do it. He said he got a bit too giddy. Tried to bowl it a bit too fast. It was down the leg side. It's nice to know that people like that can get nervous.
Oh, yeah. It's reassuring, right?
Yeah, they are human-ish.
Peter Dust asks, what is the genuine difference between New Zealand, Australian, South African and English pitches? I would say that South African pitches, especially South African pitches of late, and especially South African pitches at the coast of late, have actually become more spinner friendly. And we're seeing them slower, lower, more difficult to score runs. They're kicking up a lot of dust these days. Perhaps the other difference is that in South Africa, the ball doesn't tend to seam as much.
I think the one thing that all those pitches have in common is that you can complain about them.
Manesh Sharma asks, should Rabada bat at number 3? He looks the most compact batter in the South African lineup.
So he was asked in this press conference, your career test batting average is 11. Why is it 11? It should be better. And he said, simply, application. And that was it. That was all he answered. And I thought, you know what? I kind of respect that. It's a little bit like, the person in the, this is a apocryphal tale of a guy sitting down into a philosophy exam, and the question is, what is bravery? And just writes this is and walks out.
I like that one.
Yeah.
They're betting against, I don't know how tired the bowlers were today, but technically more tired bowlers. And a softer ball, which, honestly, this ball is a horror show, right?
Yeah.
England have to complain about it every chance they get it. This ball's not doing the things. And so if that ball's getting soft, you're going to score runs.
And James Anderson said it was many different shapes. I like the idea is this just kind of free form, almost like a chameleon. Yeah.
Like an amoeba.
Yeah, amoeba, yes.
An amoeba ball.
Yeah, a single cell Duke's ball.
Oh gosh, this is a sad name. Broken Cricket Dreams asks, should Zach Crawley get the Pujara of the Year trophy, 11 or 57 right now?
I think of all the things that Zach Crawley has been called on social media in the last 3 months, he will take Pujara.
Oh, he'll definitely.
He would absolutely take Pujara. It's funny because that's not why he's picked in this team. But
he's picked to not be consistent. I remember that.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, he's not picked in this team to be 7 off, 60 or whatever it is. But he did, you know, like they say he did a job. They'll certainly tell him that, and he'll wake up tomorrow, and it'll be interesting because he has to be more like himself tomorrow.
He batted like a test opener. Can you ever?
Yeah, but he batted like one of the boring test openers.
Like a test opener. Chris Ward asks, if South Africa puts a team entirely of bowlers, would England ever dismiss them?
I like that. England have this weird thing though, like they see the tail as this mythical thing, and it's not just a problem with the current era, but they've been like this before. And McCullum's logic is simply, you know, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't work, but sometimes you pitch
For
the ball up.
everything.
Yeah, for everything, absolutely everything. So why not pitch it short? Because there's the intimidation factor as well, and it's the idea that the tail come in knowing that they're going to be targeted in this way, and they're, you know, they're at least equipped for that in the lineup, hence batting where they are.
I don't think South Africa have enough bowlers, actually, in the system entirely to make up an 11.
Really?
I'm thinking about it. I mean,
Even after we gave all the Kolpak players back?
Well, one's injured now. We sent Duan Olafir home.
Oh, yeah,
didn't
of
we?
course. Yeah,
So you gave us injured players. Take them back.
Yeah, sorry. It's a bit like when you give a kid a toy and they return it broken.
Exactly.
That's our bad.
Kunal Talani asks, how are England going to lose this test?
I don't think they are. Yeah.
Oh, big call.
Okay, so I'll correct that. I can't see how they would lose this test. Not to say that they won't lose it, even though I literally just did say that. But I can't. I just can't see how they mess it up from here. Because
They'd have to bat really badly.
and South Africa would have to bat really well.
That one I can't see.
Exactly. So that's kind of where my head's at.
Okay, but we have a reason. They have to bat badly. South Africa would have to bat well.
Yes.
So for those two improbabilities, catch us over the next couple of days.
Thanks so much for watching ESPN on YouTube. And for more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for premium content and live streaming, subscribe to ESPN Plus.